everybody. Mr. Dean behind the camera. It is August 8th, about 8:28 p.m. We are here at Munson Primary, and this is the night before open house. My music room is right here. In fact, why don't we go take a tour of the music room? Nice to see my little name on the door there, or on the wall. So here we are. Here's the music room, and yes, those are 2 vinyl covers, and I have more spread out throughout the room. Has nothing to do with what I teach, but they are cool album covers, and they provide good inspiration on those days where you need it. Bathroom, of course. My office, which is currently my storage room. Hopefully we will rectify that pretty soon, i.e. probably a while, because I've got a lot of spare stuff in there. Alright, but here's the cool thing, the Munson music board. And yes, those are a bunch of records, but here's something I came up with. Came up with this idea to put 3 classes per grade level on 1 record. So you can see kindergarten, Billingsley, Sire, McCarty. Kindergarten, Bernine, Burkhart, Weaver. And then it just goes on throughout the rest of the wall. Now what I'm going to do with these is, once I have lists, and actually I just got the list today so I could really start on this tonight, is I'm going to write all in silver on the record all the names of the class. If I write really small, I think I can get all the names on the record of these 3 classes. So that is a little project of mine, and it'll look really cool at the end of the day. So this is the Munson music board. I have the making music and spotlight music. I don't use these resources that much anymore, but there's still a few lessons I like to teach out of there, so they're around. The old acoustic piano, I never use it, but we keep this around for substitutes, should they be musically inclined to do so. More album covers, Journey and Yes. And we have our Orff instruments. One of the things I hope to get, probably not this year, but maybe next year, are rolling carts. That way I don't have to put them on here or on the floor. It would be great to have them on rolling carts, apart from the big bass Orff instruments, of course. And here's another music board. Let's leap, hop, skip, etc. into music. And I have to thank Lindsay Jervis, a fellow teaching colleague. She put this on, she made all these designs, put it on Teachers Pay Teachers. I came across it, and Lindsay, it was perfect. So thank you very much for that. Smart board. It's a bit, it's one of the older smart boards, but it still works very well, and I use it a lot. And if you look at the ceiling, you can see I have some records and CDs hanging from the lights. Thought I'd try that this year. Then I have my other shelf over here with various djembes, bongos, and other drums, the boom whackers. And I'll probably end up moving some of this stuff because I could definitely rearrange this shelf a little bit. Have my stereo over here, which strangely doesn't get used all that often, and you'll see why in a minute. My original cover for my master's degree. Welcome to Mr. Dean's music room. Right in front of the whiteboard that says welcome to Mr. Dean's music room, here's my other stereo, which is connected to my MacBook over here. Yes, I do have 2 computers. I have the school's computer right here for emails and whatnot, and my MacBook, which is actually connected to this keyboard controller. In other words, the keyboard's controlling the MacBook. I'll play you a little something here. One of my tunes I did and wrote last year for, what grade was it? It was kindergarten, I believe. So that is that, and this is where I'm at when I'm not out there playing games or reading stories to the kids. So, this is Mr. Dean's music room. I'm looking very forward to starting the school year fresh. We have lots of changes, including a new principal, and it's going to be a great time. So, if you're a parent, I look forward to seeing you soon, hopefully tomorrow night for open house. And if you happen to be a student, I will see you next week. We have a lot of fun music activities planned. Take care. Bye.